Hey, what's going on?
Oh, hell no!
So, it seems to me that you want to wish an HSR. And well, if I'm gonna be really honest with you, it doesn't seem that you have what it takes to wish in this excruciatingly painful game known as Honkai Star. Well, since you clicked on the video, I guess. However, don't worry about that, as in this video, I will give you 3 mental tips that I go through in order to wish for this game, and hopefully you might think of these tips before you go in and wish for yourself. So sit back, relax, you know. I also stream on Twitch, of course, self-plug. But yeah, if you want to see some more, I always stream on Twitch. But sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. Yeah. Tip number 1, relax yourself. Now, wishing in this game looks to be an easy task for some people out there, as mostly it's just pretty much clicking a button or two, just going to the main menu and just clicking the item shop and all that stuff. But when you do look at it, the banners in this game, you may be overwhelmed as to which one to actually choose for. You may try to wish on every banner, or you may have a hard time deciding on which one to spend your money on to begin with, as there are many different options out there to look at when wishing. Either way, you should try to relax yourself, as with a clear mind, you have a clear understanding as to what you are trying to accomplish with your goals on wishing. And as a result, you will become less overwhelmed with your choices, and you can start thinking towards better things, I guess. Tip number 2, think about why you are wishing. So, since you now have a clear mind and sort of relaxed a bit, now the next question is, why are you wishing to begin with? Is it to get a cool character? Get some little cool light cones and all that stuff? Or do you just want everything because they all look cool, I guess? With that in mind, once you answer that question inside of your relaxed self, your state of mind, all that stuff, you're one step closer into becoming a more mentally prepared person for wishing an HSR. And you might be thinking to yourself, do you actually have the amount needed to wish? And thus, this segues into the final tip. Tip number 3. Do you actually have enough to wish? Finally, we have come to the conclusion, and I really want to ask you this question for yourself in your mind. Do you really have enough to wish on this game?
No.
Now, for some people, I guess, they are mostly free to play, or some people tend to spend quite an amount on this game. Whichever you are, think of what it may take you in order to wish, as gacha games can be quite addicting and you can end up spending a majority of your money on these type of games. So with that in mind, truly think before you swap your cards, as it may not be the best choice to wish for some, as you know, you might want to consider on spending all that money towards rent, utility, food, all that stuff. So yeah, always think about that stuff before you actually start wishing. Conclusion. So, since we have now gone through these amazing 3 tips, I hope all of you have a better mentality going into wishing on HSR. And with these tips, hopefully you are now mentally prepared to start wishing to your heart's desire, as you have now conquered the mentality on wishing in HSR. So, this will now conclude our little somewhat informative video and life-changing outlook on this game. And I hope you can take these tips into consideration, because God knows wishing in this game can be somewhat of a problem. Yeah. So with that being said, I will now leave, and I hope you have enjoyed the rest of your day, and keep on striving to becoming a better person out there, you know? So yeah. Goodbye.